What if the greatest power you could ever wield is the power to control your own mind, not others? In a world obsessed with influence and manipulation, where Machiavelli's name echoes in boardrooms and politics, we're faced with a choice. Do we follow the path of cunning and external control, or do we turn inward, to the ancient wisdom of Stoicism? This isn't just a philosophical debate, it's a battle for your soul and your peace. Machiavelli taught us to see the world as a chessboard, where people are pawns to be moved for power. But Stoicism whispers a different truth. It says that true power lies not in dominating others, but in dominating yourself. In the chaos of life, where everything seems out of control, Stoicism offers a sanctuary. It teaches us to distinguish between what we can change, and what we must accept. Think about it, how much time do we waste trying to manipulate outcomes, or people? Stoicism redirects that energy. It says, focus on your judgments, your actions, your character. Everything else is beyond your control. This is the dichotomy of control, a core Stoic principle. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor, wrote in his Meditations, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." He ruled an empire, yet he found strength in inner tranquility, not in Machiavellian schemes. Machiavellianism promises short-term gains, through deception and force. But it comes at a cost to your integrity, your relationships, your inner peace. Stoicism, on the other hand, builds resilience from within. It's about virtue, wisdom, courage, justice, temperance. These aren't abstract ideas, they're practical tools for modern life. When faced with adversity, a Stoic doesn't lash out or manipulate. They pause, they reflect, they ask, what can I control here? Perhaps it's your reaction to a rude colleague, or your response to failure. Stoicism teaches emotional intelligence, by helping you manage your emotions, rather than being enslaved by them. Seneca, another Stoic sage, said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." How many of our anxieties are born from trying to control the uncontrollable? Machiavellian tactics might get you ahead in a meeting, but they won't give you lasting satisfaction. Stoicism offers something deeper, a sense of purpose and calm. It's about amor fati, love of fate. Embracing whatever life throws at you, not as a setback, but as an opportunity to practice virtue. In today's fast-paced world, where stress and burnout are rampant, Stoic practices like negative visualization, or premeditatio malorum, can prepare you for challenges. Imagine facing a difficult conversation, instead of plotting manipulation, you prepare by accepting the worst-case scenario. This reduces fear, and empowers clear action. Psychology backs this up. Cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, is rooted in Stoic ideas. It shows that changing our thoughts can change our emotions and behaviors. Stoicism isn't about suppressing feelings, it's about understanding and redirecting them. Contrast this with Machiavellianism, which often leads to paranoia and isolation. When you're always scheming, you lose trust, in others and in yourself. Stoicism builds trust, in your own resilience. It's a philosophy for the long game. Think of it as mental toughness training. Every setback, every insult, becomes a chance to strengthen your character. Epictetus, a former slave, taught that freedom comes from within. He said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This is the essence of psychological insight. We can't control external events, but we can control our interpretations. Machiavellianism focuses on external validation, power, wealth, fame. Stoicism shifts the focus inward, to virtue and inner peace. Which one leads to a fulfilling life? Studies in positive psychology suggest that intrinsic values, like personal growth and relationships, lead to greater happiness. Stoicism aligns with this. It's not about rejecting success, but redefining it. Success becomes living in accordance with nature, with reason and virtue. In practical terms, this means making decisions based on ethics, not expediency. It means building genuine connections, not transactional ones. When you practice Stoicism, you develop a clarity that cuts through noise. You stop reacting to every provocation, and start responding with wisdom. This doesn't mean being passive. Stoics were activists in their own right, but they acted from a place of principle, not manipulation. For example, in leadership, a Stoic leader inspires through example and integrity, not fear and deceit. They create environments of trust and growth. Machiavellian leaders might achieve quick wins, but often at the expense of team morale and long-term sustainability. Stoicism teaches us that our well-being is tied to our character. It's a daily practice of mindfulness, reflection, and action. Start small. Each morning, set an intention to focus on what you can control. When faced with a challenge, ask yourself, is this within my control? If not, let it go. If it is, act with virtue. This simple shift can transform your life. It reduces anxiety, increases resilience, and fosters genuine happiness. Machiavellianism offers a mirage of power, but Stoicism offers the reality of self-mastery. In the end, the choice is clear. Do you want to spend your life trying to control an uncontrollable world, or do you want to master the one thing you always can, your own mind? Stoicism isn't just a philosophy to follow, it's a way to live, fully, authentically, and at peace. So, next time you're tempted by Machiavellian shortcuts, remember the Stoic path. It's harder in the short term, but it leads to a legacy of integrity and inner strength. That is the ultimate power.